What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. Another month has come and gone, so in this video I'm going to go through all of the PR mail that I received in the entire month of November. If you were around for last month's video, you saw the insane amount of PR mail that I received in October. This video will kind of go to show that it is not always that crazy. I received 90 books in the month of October, and here I have about 30 to 35 packages, so every month is different. I never know what's gonna show up, but it is always so fun to go through all of these books and packages and see what's inside. So let's get right into it because this is about to fall. Starting with a book that I have already taken out of the package, Harper sent me a special edition copy of Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. This book is stunning. The edges on this are just incredibly detailed and just beautiful and so cool. I have not yet read this book. I was so ready to start it when it first released, and then a lot of my friends started giving very mixed reviews and I just became very intimidated. If you've read this one, let me know what you thought. I do still plan on diving in. I'm just waiting for the right moment. This is a book I have been very excited for. It's I'll Make a Spectacle of You by Beatrice Winifred Eicher? I think this is supposed to be like a supernatural horror, kind of like an atmospheric southern gothic vibe, I believe. I'm just really obsessed with this cover. It's about an ambitious grad student whose thesis advisor gives her a strange diary and suggests that she research the local legend about a beast in the woods, but she finds the community uneager to talk to an outsider. Definitely giving very supernatural. Also a cool little notebook journal came with this one. I love stuff like this. I always have a use for something like that. Here I have 4 books that are all releasing in this coming year. These are all new to me. I have not heard of any of these yet. This one has a really cool cover. This is called Fast Lane by C.S. Quill. This is releasing in April. For fans of Hannah Grace and Elle Kennedy, I love Elle Kennedy. He's the campus bad boy and she's his neighbor's ex who thought becoming roommates was a good idea. That sounds really cute. The next one looks like it might be a thriller. It's called She Fell Away by Lenore Nash. A State Department diplomat must confront the ghost of her past as she searches for a missing American woman in New Zealand in this pulse-pounding and unput-downable thriller. This one releases in March. This next one doesn't release until, August of next year. This is called The Night Songs by Ali Dyer. In this haunting family saga, a young woman must delve into her country star mother's music to break a curse that has plagued the women in her family for generations before her time runs out. Thriller / horror, possibly, I'm assuming. This one releases in March. This is called Any Means Necessary by Lila Heron. Oh, this is a dark romance featuring a plus-size body-confident nurse and the dangerous tattooed man who becomes obsessed with her. Love the inclusivity of this one. Let's open up a few more. I'm gonna go through these. That last package had 2 books in it by the same author. This is by Kim Michelle Richardson. This is a gorgeous book. This is so pretty on the cover, and then it has these really cool edges. And then the second one is an arc from the same author, The Mountains We Call Home, The Bookwoman's Legacy. Okay, so The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek. I think this is book 1, and this one here is a standalone, but it's a companion novel to this book. So this one is called The Mountains We Call Home, and it is releasing in April. These are completely new to me. I have not heard of these before. A hauntingly atmospheric love letter to the first mobile library in Kentucky and the fierce, brave pack-horse librarians who wove their way from shack to shack dispensing literacy, hope, and, just as importantly, a compassionate human connection. This is definitely lit fic. I love books like this, so I'm excited for both of these stories. Here Lie All the Boys Who Broke My Heart by Emma Zimmerman. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder meets Tell Me Lies in this binge-worthy debut murder mystery about a college student whose senior year takes a dark turn when her exes start turning up dead. This sounds great. I love books like that. This one has an interesting cover. This is called Lucky Girl by Ali Tageldokis. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but the cover is really cool. A dark, funny debut novel about the absurd and fleeting nature of childhood fame and the ever-loving desire for family and forgiveness. I believe this is about a dancer who's discovered and cast on a new dance reality show and probably has a lot of fame and the toll it takes on her. Oh, that puts a lot of new meaning onto the cover there. This one is called Theo of Golden by Alan Levi. This is really familiar. This one sounds like a very emotional book, also lit fic. It says it's a story of giving and receiving, of seeing and being seen. It's beautifully crafted about the power of creative generosity, the importance of wonder to a purposeful life, and the invisible threads of kindness that bind us to one another. I'm going to open up a bunch more. Okay, here's a big stack. The first one, this has a really cool cover too. This is called None Such by Frances Spufford. Spufford? This one releases in March, a spellbinding tale about an ambitious young woman who must thwart an occult plot by time-traveling fascists during the chaos of the London Blitz, from one of our most powerful writers of wayward historical fiction. Okay, so historical fiction, this one sounds a little complex. The next one I have is Walking in Darkness by A.L. Jackson. This one releases, oh, this is already out. It released this month. Next we have this book. This is called Detour. I remember requesting this book. This is from the creator of the Netflix show Manifest, which I loved that show. And the author Rob Hart. This one comes out in January. It's giving Manifest vibes. I don't know if that's the same or not. Let's see, it's about a group of astronauts who fight to return to their loved ones when their journey goes off course in this mind-bending sci-fi thriller. I love a space travel thing gone wrong book. Like, I love the dread in those books. Like, that makes me so anxious, and I don't know why, but I love it. I'm very excited for that one. The next one I have is Lexie Axelson's new book. I have heard amazing things about this. Look at this stunning cover. She writes such good dark military romance books, and that's exactly what this is. This is a stunning book. There's like chapter art, darker pages. I am very excited for this. This is just so pretty. If you're into dark romance and you like the military aspect, definitely give her books a try because she is so good. The next one I have is Royal by Anne Denton. This is another gorgeous book. Look at the gold foiling on the back of that. These end papers are hilarious. Ooh, even the naked hardcover is stunning. I'm gonna read the first sentence of the synopsis on this because it's gonna have you hooked. It says, I like my men tall, dark, and dead. I've killed more of them than I can count, and I just got a new assignment. A ruthless mafia boss who's big on human trafficking. This is gonna be action-packed, and it's also a standalone. Okay, the last one in this stack is another arc. This is called Skate It Till You Make It. This looks so cute, a little hockey romance. Is she the hockey player? The weather might be icy, but the tension is red hot in this fake dating hockey rom-com from the author of Let the Games Begin. Those all sound so good. Okay, I'm gonna open up a few more. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at how pretty this is. Okay, I have no idea what this is. Let's open it up together. Okay, we've got a ton of bookish stickers, which I love so much. And then there's a bookmark. Okay, the book, this cover is really pretty. This is called The Rest of My Lives by El Nestico. Let's see if you could get a good, there you go. Ooh, this one says that Emmy is a happily married mother of 3. Things in her house are easy and sweet, and she means to keep them that way, but her tranquility is thrown when on her 40th birthday she runs into an old flame. And then on the top it says, what would you give up to be with your one true soulmate? Okay, this sounds awesome. I'm very excited for this. It's also a pretty short book. This one here, ooh. Oh, this is called Jealous Rage by Sav R. Miller. This looks really familiar. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is a sequel to something. This is Monsters Within Book 2. I think Endless Anger is the very first book, which I have on my shelf somewhere. So many of these look so good. Here's one that I've been excited for. It's The Trip by Audrey J. Cole. I'm pretty sure this is about a group of old friends who are getting back together on a luxury sailing trip, and a storm comes and like there's a lot of past trauma and history and just things go really wrong. But I love books like that. The movie cover of The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited to see this movie brought to life. I am a little bit mad that Millie is not going to have a Brooklyn accent. That was a very big bummer to me, but I'm so excited for this movie. This is another beautiful book. This is called Bloodbound by Ellis Hunter. Oh my goodness, the back of it has a different cover. This is coming in April 2026. This is definitely a fantasy book. It doesn't say what it's about. Oh, here it is. The debut of a high-stakes fantasy trilogy set against a once-in-a-generation duel to the death between rival witches and dragon riders as they battle to control the source of all magic in their kingdoms. Perfect for fans of Fourth Wing, Throne of Glass, and Red Queen. This one has me sold on the cover alone. This is called The Shadowed Land by Signe Pike. Look at the cover. A lyrical page-turner. Historical fiction fans will love this gorgeous sweeping saga. So historical fiction, fantasy I think though. We've got some warriors, some queens, some fighting, some Celtic vibes. Actually, I think this is not a book one. This might be part of a series, I'll have to look into that. Here's a Reese's Book Club book, Society of Lies by Lauren Ling Brown. I'm pretty sure this one is a thriller. It's described as a page-turning read. This one is called Love Me, Stalk Me by Laura Bishop. I have a few more to open. This is another book that I've been excited for. It's The Caretaker by Marcus Kleiwer. I'm not sure how to say his last name. This is the same author as We Used to Live Here. This is either a loved it or a hated it book, but personally I had a good time with it, so I'm very excited for this one. I'm not going to read the back because I like to go in blind to stuff like this, but it's definitely got to be either like thriller or horror, but probably psychological. We'll see. This one is called She's Going to Pay by Alexandra Ivy. I love a book that gives revenge vibes. That's definitely what this is doing. This one is beautiful. This is The Creek, the Crone, and the Crow by Leah Wise. An impressive blend of history, folklore, and imagination. An outsider to the Carolina Hills inherits a gift that could change everything for her beloved village on the verge of dying. This one comes out in March. It's giving magical realism. I'm kind of getting the Invisible Hour vibes. If you've read this book, that's like what the vibes are giving. I loved that book, by the way. This one is a horror novel. This is called Diary of a Damsel Dane. This is by an indie author, Lee Stackhouse. Full of glitter, gore, and guilt. Served cold for fans of serial killer sagas and gory dramas. Think Dexter shaken with a splash of Scream Queens, stirred in a chilling glass of Gone Girl, and garnished with a twist of Ewan Bates Motel. Okay, I'm into it. Honestly, that sounds good. This one is by Emma Scott. It's called The Girl in the Love Song. This one is a young adult romance. Then we have With Friends Like These by Alyssa Lee. This is a very short book. Like, it feels incredibly small and light in my hands. I know this is a thriller. Then we have Town and Country by Brian Schaefer. Residents of a trendy small town face an identity crisis when a congressional race brings long simmering tensions to a boil, forcing them to confront who they are and where their loyalties lie. This must be literary fiction as well, I'm assuming. The last one I have to open is book mail from Entangled Publishing. They always send the coolest little boxes. This is from a dark mafia romance series. It's called The Rising by Jodi Ellen Malpaz. Oh my goodness, look at these edges. So cool. I have to admit, I still am a sucker for a sprayed edge. This is a mafia boss, cold-blooded assassin dark romance. It is part of a series. I'll have to look into if it's book one or if they're all standalones or how that works, but it's definitely part of a series. There's 4 books there on the back. That's everything for all of the book mail that I received in the month of November. I just want to say thank you so much to all of the authors, the publishers, the PR teams, and everyone involved that it takes to send out these mailings, these packages, and these books. I'm so grateful for every single one of these. If you have any of these on your radar, let me know. There are so many good books coming out in 2026 that I'm so excited for next year. But again, I'm so grateful. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel to see more future content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.